We're also following two big headlines tonight as coronavirus surges across the country. Florida is now the epicenter of this outbreak after an explosion of cases in just the past 24 hours. The state today reported more than 15,000 new infections. That is the highest single-day total in the U.S. ever. It's even more than New York State at the peak by nearly 4,000. But remember, when New York reported 11,500 cases in April, testing was scarce. There were likely far more people infected here. Florida, on the other hand, tested more than 140,000 people today, a new record. Meanwhile, another milestone in New York City today. For the first time since the pandemic started, 0 deaths were reported. Amazing. And tomorrow, the city takes another step in the road to recovery that will help parents. Child care centers are going to reopen. News 4's Adam Harding at a daycare in Bed-Stuy, just hours away from reopening there in Brooklyn.
Well, no doubt this is the moment that daycares have been waiting a long time for, but there will be a number of changes coming to daycares all across the state, just like this one here in Brooklyn. The sign greeting families at the door, mask up. The colorful circles are designed to help young kids practice social distancing. Monday marking a major test for the state as some daycares prepare to reopen.
We're doing the best that we can, following the guidelines.
Desks are separated with plexiglass. The rules at recess have changed. The city is moving forward as the number of new COVID cases continues to decline.
No one was sitting next to me. I was alone.
At LaGuardia Sunday, Daniela Alvarez is now heading into quarantine, here visiting family from Miami. Her concern is on keeping loved ones safe.
Are you worried about possibly getting any of them sick?
Yeah, I am, because it's my grandma's, and but the thing is that one of my grandmas actually already got it, in March.
Florida is reporting a record surge, more than 15,000 new cases in the last 24 hours, the largest single-day spike yet. The death toll now more than 4,200.
To be honest, they're not scared. That's the bad thing. They're getting worse because people don't, they go out to supermarkets with no masks and stuff, and some places don't tell them anything, so it's probably just spreading more and more.
But at night, it really hits me, because I'm so used to them being in here.
Among the victims, siblings Byron and Michaela Francis. They died 11 days apart.
It's affecting people younger, people that are supposed to, live out their lives, and this virus is coming in and taking them out. Wear y'all masks. Be careful, be safe out there, take it serious.
Despite the recent increase nationwide, the White House Coronavirus Task Force insisting the fight hasn't been lost.
We're definitely not losing the battle, but we are certainly in the midst of it.
Federal officials this weekend now pushing back against talk of a second shutdown as cities across the country race to find ways to contain the spread. And keep in mind, not every daycare will be reopening on Monday. There are some 3,000 across the state preparing to reopen, but it is a difficult decision for families and a difficult task for teachers, making sure that young children practice social distancing. In Brooklyn, I'm Adam Harding, News 4 New York.